Alright, so today we're going to be going over my net worth as an 18-year-old that just graduated high school. For a little bit of context, I've been working for a little over 2 years, about 2.5 years, and I haven't had much bills, so I've been stacking up some money and investing it where I can and saving it. And a big shout out to my parents. They've done a lot for me. I don't have to pay rent or anything like that. So we'll just jump right in. So first slide is going to be the checkings account here. That's about $176. I honestly don't hold that much cash necessarily. I'm not a big cash guy on the checkings account just because the interest rate's a little bit lower. So I'm not going to really hold much there. The reason it's not, I usually hold it at about $250, but I had to Venmo my parents because I bought some shirts. So other than that, though, that stays about $250. Not really much higher, not much lower. So not too bad. This is where the start of the big money is. We got the crash out fund here, which is basically my capital I have for if the stock market goes down. I have that money sitting there by the dip. And then I have my emergency fund, which is if my car needs maintenance, I have health issues, stuff like that. It's not insanely high, but my expenses are only about $250 a month. We're setting about $6,000 right now. So that's well above the 6 to 12 months range, so I feel pretty comfortable with that. House, I only have about 5 cents saved right now. Mainly because I'm not really looking to buy a house. I'm only 18, and I don't think the housing market's too interesting right now. I feel like houses are pretty overvalued. So I'm not really saving much for a house right now. So I have a ring, which is an engagement ring with my current girlfriend I have. I plan on hopefully proposing in the next 2 to 3 years. So we got some money saved. And then school, this would be for my master's. I don't really have incredibly much saved right now. It's only 9 cents in this account. But nothing crazy there. I mean, that would be my master's program. My parents are paying for my undergraduate, which is super nice of them. So, and then I have travel. I'm going on a trip to Gatlinburg in the coming weeks. So I have a little bit saved there. Hopefully that'll cover the trip. So I don't have to dip into any other investments or any of the crash out fund, emergency fund, anything like that. So next up is one of the big dogs. This is my taxable brokerage account. I do everything on Fidelity pretty much at the moment. But I'm going to probably end up working on an M1 finance portfolio, which would be tracked monthly on this platform. I want to upload like a YouTube series on it. So that will be coming in the next couple of weeks or days, so we'll see. But this is a taxable brokerage account. Up today, we're up about 1.44%, which is significantly better than the market, so I'm pretty proud of that. Some of the stocks I have in here are like AMD is my largest holding. I have Amazon, Nike, Google, stocks like that. A couple other ones like Cheesecake Factory, Celsius, Wynn Resorts. There's about 18 stocks. I'll probably eventually go over this more in detail, but for now, we're sitting at about $35,000. Huge gains in these coming weeks, though. Market's been on a tear, so huge gains there. Like this was as low as like 27 in that range, so pretty cool. I did a little bit of a consolidation here, so I had 2 taxable accounts and I changed it to 1. Track performance a little better, so that's what that consolidation is. Date only goes back to October 28th because I had a UTMA account because I wasn't 18, so now I'm on my own account, so that's why this date is back to 2024. I really started in about October 2022. So next up is going to be my Roth IRA. This is hands down the best retirement account. It's tax-free growth. It's very powerful. So I try to max this out every year. So I got VOO in there, which is about 70% of the account, which is just the S&P 500, top 500 companies in the world. Can't go wrong with that. Low expenses. So probably the best ETF to buy as a teenager, unless you want to go for more tech heavy. Then you can go for like QQQM, something like that. And then I have Realty Income, which is a REIT, which is real estate. I don't really have any other real estate exposure, so I have Realty Income, which pays me a monthly check. It's pretty cool. Real estate, something I want to be exposed to. It's a pretty big market, very, very big market around the world. So I have VXUS, which is the total international stock ETF, which is about 20% of the portfolio. It's actually been doing really well recently. Especially when the market was going down. So that was pretty nice. It outperformed for a little bit there. So now it's probably a little bit underperforming, but that's all right. It's still going up. We still take those gains. And it's overall a pretty small percentage of the portfolio. So we'll take it. That was up 0.71 today. This one usually does a little bit better. It's a little bit more defensive. So if the market goes up, this one will do a little bit worse than the market. And the fire fund that I was showing you is the exact opposite. It usually does a little bit worse when the market goes down, but significantly better when the market goes up. So I've been outperforming the last 1 year pretty significantly. But that account's sitting at about $27,394. Started this in 2022, maxed it out. So probably have about $23,000 in contributions or something like that. It's up to $27,000. I have a couple $1,000 in gains. Pretty cool. Then this is my crypto holdings. So I have about $1,750 in crypto. Year to date, I'm about 4%. I started this not too long ago because I couldn't open a crypto account until I was 18. So we've been just I do about $100 a week into this fund. It's pretty nice. It's been slowly building, and I'm fine with that. Really, I only have Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana in this account. Bitcoin's like 70% of the account or something like that. So it's very significant. It's honestly all I need is about $100 a week. I want this to be, honestly, 3 to 5% of my account. I love the future of Bitcoin, and I want to be invested in that, especially as being an 18-year-old. I think having some money in crypto is definitely the correct play. So that's going to bring my net worth total to $77,887. Which, my thoughts on that? I'm very proud of that, honestly. For someone that just graduated high school to have $77,000 in net worth, almost $78,000 is very impressive in my opinion. And I think road to 100K is a go. And yeah, we'll see where that takes us. So, 78,000 though. I'm trying to do this video every single month if possible, just to follow along with the net worth. I think you should know how much you got in net worth every month or every quarter, and track it as much as you want. You want every dollar needs to have a mission, so that's the goal here. So, and that's gonna be the end of this. $77,887 is gonna be the net worth in June 2025.